What is going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video, and today we have the Lego Titanic. This is Lego set number 10294. The amount of pieces, 9,090 pieces. Nearly 10,000 pieces. It's absolutely insane. It is one of the biggest Legos of all time. Not the most pieces of all time. The most pieces of all time is actually the world map. But this Lego is one of the biggest, most imposing, craziest builds I've ever been a part of. I've been collecting Lego literally all my life. But I kind of slowed down when I jumped into WWE. But I'm kind of getting back into it. But not too crazy. But I'm collecting some bigger sets. And just mainly bigger ones. I think they're really cooler. But yeah, guys. Here's the Lego Titanic. I could pick it up just like that. It looks absolutely epic. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. It comes with a little nameplate. I am going to get some really close, up close detail with this thing. But for now, here it is, guys, right in front of me. You guys know how tall I am if you've met me in person. And here's my wingspan. Look at the size of this thing, dude. Crazy. It's at least 4 feet long. It's crazy. So let's get up close with some detail. And without further ado, let's do that right now. Here she is, guys, once again, looking absolutely beautiful. It is the RMS Titanic. Looks freaking insane. Lego did an amazing job replicating this thing here in Lego scale. It is absolutely massive. Starting off first, we're going to take a look at the bow. Here it is. We have a nice printed plate right there saying the word Titanic. We got 3 anchors on the front, and yes, you can move them around. There's a little chain attached. You can't pull them out, but they are attached to the chain so you can move them around. Really authentic. And if you look up top here, you can see another anchor in the center. You got a nice United Kingdom flag, I believe it is. And of course, we do have the American flag up top looking beautiful. It's just so sick, dude. There's so many little Easter eggs to this thing if you really look closely. We also do have the little perch right there where they missed the iceberg, which is crazy. And then, of course, you do have this little like swivel piece right here. Maybe it moves some anchors around the front. It's a pretty nice little piece there. This was one of my favorite parts about the build. Building the bridge and building the place where like all the controls were and different things like that. You can see the different little walkways in here. It looks just so sweet, bro. Little doorways. It's awesome. And then behind those little glass plates, which are right here, that's where like the steering wheel would be and different things like that. Moving in here, we do have like little crank arms similar to up front there. These like move around. You can like lift stuff around. It's pretty cool. I do like that a lot. I love the color to the entire thing. There's a nice yellow pinstriping spanning the entire ship all the way back, along with black and a nice red maroon. It's so freaking beautiful. Like this thing literally, I've been looking at it for the past like 2 weeks and it just blows me away every single time I look at it. There are 16 lifeboats on the entire thing. If you look right here on the real Titanic, there were also 16 lifeboats, so that's super accurate to the real thing. There was actually 20 though, because there were 4 collapsible ones, but 20 like wooden ones like ready to go, which is pretty freaking cool. 4 smokestacks spanning the entire thing, which was one of my favorite parts about the build. Building the smokestacks, have them being tied down by these little strings, which I think look great. If you move to the side, you have these nice little holes replicating like windows. These glass pieces on the side replicate different like rooms, and then of course they have a big walkway, a hollow walkway spanning the entire ship right there, which I find absolutely amazing. All the colors continue all the way to the back, but before we jump to the back, we gotta look at the top here. A nice wood coloring floor to the entire top of the Titanic. If you see these little brown pieces surrounding the ship, those act as little brown wooden benches, which I find pretty cool. Definitely a unique idea by Lego to create little benches. I think that's awesome. Another view of the top here. This is just nuts, bro. You got a little air ventilation there, some windows here. And then I almost forgot to mention this right here. They said in the manual that that is the skylight for the grand staircase, which is very awesome. Continuing to the back, got some more little entryways, little air, little ventilation things. I'm not sure like all the vocabulary for the Titanic and the different parts to it, but this is just basically me guessing on like what certain things are. And then you also do have more of these like little crank arms to like lift stuff around the deck, which is pretty cool. Bunch of benches back here, as you can tell. You got 8 back there, which is really awesome, and then the last flag on the back right there. 3 flags in the entire thing, and they all look amazing, dude. Of course, we also do have the little the rudder on the back, as well as the propellers. 3 propellers on the entire thing, and this rudder is absolutely massive. Turns the entire ship. That is so cool. And the crazy thing about this thing is you can open the entire dang thing. So we're going to be doing that right now. So without further ado, let's do it. So in order to open the Lego Titanic, you have to come to the front here, and you have to remove this piece right here. So you're going to grab it by that. You're going to pull it out just like so, and then put it aside. And then you're going to come back here once again, and then you're going to do the same thing to this one. You're going to pull it out just like that. And now it is free to be pulling apart. Those are the 2 safeties, so then you could carry it. And now we're going to take it apart. Once you take the ship apart, you will have 3 different sections. The bow, the middle section, of course, the stern part, which is very awesome. Moving to the first one being the bow, you could see the grand staircase up top, a couple little chairs, the white 1x2s and 2x2 pieces replicate beds. The bigger beds, I would assume, replicate like first class, and then the smaller beds, maybe second class, middle class, you know, different things like that, third class, which I find pretty cool. There also is a little pool down here, which connects to the other side, fully creating the pool, which is awesome. This is the grand staircase I was mentioning, which is pretty cool. You can tell by like the gold railings. These are the broilers where they'd put the coal in, which is sick. These right here, these little openings, this is where the engines get put in, because this piece goes into that piece. It's pretty cool. And then here's some more rooms, just different interior parts. It's such a genius idea by Lego to use these little parts to their advantage, replicating the inside of the ship. It is absolutely awesome, bro. Whoever designed this, I know it was a handful of guys that did it. You guys are freaking insane. This is literally nuts. Craziest Lego I've ever done. And of course, here are the 2 engines. They actually have moving pistons in them. If you can see right there, they move up and down just like that. And if you look at the back, as I move that, it moves the propeller. How sick is that? My one gripe probably with the entire thing is by moving this or this one, which is moving the other side, you cannot move the middle propeller from back here. I think that would have been a pretty cool feature. But if you go back there, you can obviously spin it just like so. Pretty basic. But yeah, I wish there was a like a little piece back here that you could spin to move that propeller. But other than that, guys, this is a freaking amazing build, dude. So fun to build this thing. Favorite part about the build was probably the bow. That was probably my favorite part about the build. It was just freaking awesome to build. Hardest part about the build, I'm not gonna lie, was probably the stern. I wouldn't say it was necessarily hard, but if I had to point out a difficult part in the thing, it would probably be that. But again, it wasn't even that difficult. Just follow the instructions and you'll get the work done. Alright guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the quick review video on the Lego Titanic. If you guys want to pick this up, I recommend doing it very, very soon before it goes out of stock and they retire this set. Once again, it is available at the Lego store and Lego.com, but it comes in stock and out of stock really fast. So jump on it if you guys are interested. The retail price with tax in my area is around $750, $700 to $750. But yeah, well worth it. Very fun build. It's a blast, dude. It's the best Lego set ever, in my opinion. It is absolutely insane. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this Lego review video. I'll see you guys next time. BrettO Live out.